Adolf Hitler had a grand vision for Europe that was central to his ideology and policies as the leader of Nazi Germany. He believed that Europe should be united under the banner of a new order, which would be based on his racial theories and the elimination of perceived enemies of the German people. In this article, we will examine what Hitler wanted in Europe and the policies he implemented to achieve his goals. A racially pure Europe. Hitler believed that the Aryan race, to which he believed Germans belonged, was superior to all others. He wanted to create a racially pure Europe in which the Aryan race would be the dominant force. This involved the elimination or subjugation of non-Aryan peoples, including Jews, Roma, homosexuals, and disabled people. The Holocaust, in which 6 million Jews were murdered, was a key part of this policy. A conquered and subjugated Eastern Europe. Hitler believed that Germany needed more territory to support its growing population, and that this territory should be acquired through military conquest. He viewed Eastern Europe as a source of Lebensraum or living space for Germans, and saw the conquest and colonization of this region as essential to the realization of his goals. The invasion of Poland in 1939 marked the beginning of Hitler's military campaign in Eastern Europe, which ultimately led to the deaths of millions of people. The creation of a German-dominated Europe. Hitler wanted to create a new order in Europe that would be dominated by Germany. He believed that Germany was the natural leader of Europe and that other countries should be subordinated to its interests. To achieve this, he created puppet governments in occupied territories, such as France and Norway, and implemented policies designed to weaken other European powers. Hitler also sought to establish economic dominance over Europe through the creation of a European Economic Union, which would be led by Germany. The destruction of communism. Hitler believed that communism was a threat to his vision for Europe and that it needed to be eliminated. He viewed the Soviet Union as the primary source of communist ideology and sought to destroy it through military conquest. The invasion of the Soviet Union in 1941 marked the beginning of a brutal campaign of violence and destruction that would claim the lives of millions of people. In conclusion, Hitler's vision for Europe was based on his racial ideology, the conquest of new territory, and the creation of a German-dominated continent. This vision led to the destruction of millions of lives and the devastation of much of Europe during World War II. While Hitler's goals were ultimately unsuccessful, the legacy of his policies and ideology continues to impact Europe and the world today.